the scene on the left. A trailer in the ditch. Where's the truck? Wow. It's a kettle hauler. No truck. Fire department on the scene. And I just saw a cop driving in the westbound direction. Probably wants to turn around. Evidently, it just happened. Probably overnight. This western Canada, you know, it's really bad in winter for truck drivers. The best, oh yeah, you see that? If you can see the cop is turning around up ahead, you'll see the lights in a second. But yeah, that means that wreck just happened. And the funny thing is, I did not see the truck. The truck is probably somewhere behind in the ditch on its side. Jeez. Did you see what the cop drives? He drives a Ford F-150. Probably a four-wheel drive. That's what you're gonna drive in here. But I don't know, how can anyone afford pickup trucks here when diesel is $5 per gallon? So I don't think gas is much cheaper, you know. Well, sometimes I miss my Ford F-150, the one that had all the bells and whistles and the powerhouse of a 5-liter 400 horsepower engine. But I do not miss that abysmal fuel mileage. I like my Mazda right now. When I'm driving here and I look at gas prices, forget it. Yeah, it took almost an hour. It took an hour for the transmission and differential oil to roll up. And only then I saw my turbo PSI drop down. And I was able to go into 8 high. So now I'm flying at 90k an hour, 92k an hour, 57 miles per hour, and my PSI is the same as before, in 8 low, at a much lower speed. So, a tip for new drivers: when it's cold like this and your truck was sitting overnight at a truck stop, especially when it was windy, that wind will basically freeze the oil in your axles and your transmission. So don't drive too fast. Just wait, like, 40 minutes, sometimes 60 minutes. Drive slow, and then you can increase the speed. Otherwise, the truck will just burn fuel like crazy. And I just passed Portage La Prairie, Manitoba. It's a typical structure you often see in Manitoba, Saskatchewan. Most of them are Pioneer. What they call it? Something to do with grains, flour, and stuff like that. They have trains and they load this stuff in the cars and they ship it all over the country in the US. So this is my first drop down this called Nipawa, Manitoba. And I started the day at minus 14 Celsius. Now it's minus 20 or minus 4 Fahrenheit. This is still TCH 16, like Trans-Canada 16. If I keep going on this highway, I'll end up in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. So I'm basically looking for the John Deere logo, because my delivery is to a local John Deere dealer. And they have a funny address. It says Ipawa, whatever, Manitoba, Highway 16 West. That's it. No building number, no nothing. them on Google Maps, you know, on Google. But even on their website, I found the website of this dealer. Even their website has no address for the location. Minus 20.
After 400 meters, you've reached your destination.
Green farm tractors anywhere? No, I don't. Where the heck are they? Farm tractors, I would put them right next to the McDonald's. So you got your gas, you got your cheeseburger. Oh, seriously, where is it? I don't see it. Agricultural attachments that I used to hold before. They're sitting in the field there on the left. That must be it. I think. Show it. That's the wrong name. Dock is, or unloading dock. But this is it. Stop number 1. Zupinka номер 1. I guess what the dock looks like, made out of wood. But you know, it'll save the purpose. But the forklift guy just told me where to go, so all I have to do now is just turn around and back to that thing. Hopefully I don't get stuck in here. But with Bridgestone tires, I have no fear. that's it. I'm leaving stop 1. Took maybe 30 minutes all in all. By the time I put my coat on and found my gloves, that guy on the tractor that told me what the dock was, he already took 2 chains off from that rear tractor. So I took the remaining 2.
Trans-Canada 16, Yellowhead, towards Winnipeg, for 89 kilometers.
And then I took the chains and binders to my storage compartment. And that's it. Now I'm heading back to the Flying J in Winnipeg, and now my load is probably 35% lighter, which should help with fuel mileage. Yesterday when I was talking about, well, actually was it this morning? When I was talking about pickup trucks and saying that gas must be expensive. It's not that expensive, actually it's much cheaper than in Ontario. 105 per liter. Wow. That's pretty good. Paradise looks like in the daytime. I just need to grab my first coffee of the day. It's noon local time and I left at 7. And all I had to eat was an apple, and I had some of my own tea. but I like to do it for practice. Otherwise, then you forget, you know. Out too far in the back, and there's snow and ice in there. There's a guy next to me, but I cannot go as far as him because he only has 2 axles. Alright, time for a short break, and then I'll be on my way to Aaborg. Is it Aaborg? Anyway, just 1 hour north of here.
Good afternoon, Nance Brothers, Tom speaking.
Yes, hi. I'm a truck driver from Lansdowne. I'm doing a delivery, 2 farm tractors. Yeah, I was just wondering if someone can help me with directions.
Okay, where are you now?
I'm at the Flying J in Headingley, you know, on Perimeter Highway, Winnipeg. So I guess I'll be taking Highway 7 north.
Yeah, you take Highway 7 north. It ends at Highway 68, right on the edge of town.
Okay.
When you come to the corner of 7 and 68, turn east, which is to the right.
Okay.
And if you just follow the Highway 68, go past Main Street, and you can't miss us.
Are you
We're
on?
right on Highway 68, a big John Deere store, great big sign, tons of green equipment in the yard, and it's
Are you on
if
the?
I walked out to the road, I could see the corner where you turn.
Okay. Are you on the south side or north side of 68?
We're on the north side of 68, right across from the Maple Leaf ag plant.
So probably what, 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers from the turnoff? From
maybe a kilometer.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so yeah, I'm bringing 2 small tractors, 6125 John Deere.
Okay.
All right. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Bye. Alright, so now that I know where I'm going, I got my coffee, I got 2 bars. Like, these guys don't have any protein bars here, not loaded with sugar, so I bought some Nature, Taste of Nature bars. California Almond Valley, and the other one is Brazilian Nut Fiesta. 2 bars, 1 coffee, $7. Welcome to Western Canada. I'm on Highway 7 heading north from Winnipeg towards Aaborg, and to my surprise it's Divided Freeway. Beautiful. I got 102 kilometers or 63 miles to go to the junction of 68 and 7. Check this out. I did 50 kilometers. This is some kind of a Teflon, Toulon, Highway 7, and on the right, the sign is says the regular gas is already $1.11 per liter. Now, if you remember the Flying J, I think it was $1.05 per liter. So, the farther away from a big town, the worse are the gas prices. I just realized something, that this could be a road in Russia, somewhere in a rural area. that song came to my mind, but here we are, the final stop, all the way from Baltimore, Maryland to Arborg, Manitoba, Canada. Took me a bit longer than I wanted, right? But I'm here with my new 373 acceleration, built for performance. So now my trailer is pretty much empty, and we took the first one. It was real easy. It started, you know, right off the bat. But this one has been sitting like that for like 40 minutes probably. First they had to put in fuel in there, and then because of the many start attempts, the battery died. So now they have a pickup truck on the other side trying to, you know, boost the battery. And they cannot drag it off because it has would have no brakes, no steering. And lots of fun. The poor guy, the operator. And there's a screw there, you know, where you can purge the air. And because the truck is set like that for, you know, like for a week, it's real hard to start it. Yeah, finally it started after the battery was fully charged, and the guy was using some ether, you know, to spray into the air intake. It's okay. Jesus. It's a good thing that we put down those blocks. I asked them to put down those blocks under. I was afraid it would keep my trailer. Easy peasy. And off to the dock. So the last time this thing saw ground was in Baltimore, Maryland, right? And that's it.